it's in the 18th and you see slavery is coming. What would you do? Would you sit there and wait? Would you run? What would you do? Well, it's 2026. What's coming is even worse. I'm talking about digital colonization. This is something that's real, that's coming, and it's going to impact talking about how we live, how we work, and even what we believe. All this is going to be impacted, and this thing is happening in real time. I'm talking about AI, of course. Look around you today. Just search AI and go down that rabbit hole. Let me tell you what you will find out. AI as it is something, it's not new. It's not like it came through yesterday. Alan Turing actually came up with this idea, and through this whole process, there has been so much that has been happening with the researchers and so many people. There have been different versions of what people consider AI for the longest, since 1950s. So this is something that has been progressing, and we've been trying to learn and to teach machines to learn and to think, and now we've gotten to a point that's crazier, because this is somewhere that even most of the people who are thinking about this at that time did not imagine. So this is happening right now. If you look around, what's happening right now, you are seeing models have become better, models have evolved, and these research labs have moved from just being research lab to companies to now even playing geopolitics and all of that kind of stuff, because it becomes very, very key and very, very important. That is why so many nations are running to arm themselves up and to just concentrate as much energy and compute and all that intelligence as much as they can, as fast as they can, because it's now a race on who gets to AGI first. But what should actually concern you right now is where do we come in this? Does this even involve us? I mean, should you even give a fuck about this? In this new intelligence age, it doesn't matter what you believe. This is going to control everything. It's already controlling militaries, industries, and so many other sectors. Even on a personal level, many people right now are adopting AI. I don't know what you do with AI. We have tools. For example, right now, one of the conversations that many people are having is AI agents. I've talked about this in a previous video. Get set up, things like OpenClaw, Hermes. So all these kind of AI agents, and even you can even build your own version with tools like Cloud Code, Codex, Casa. There's nothing that you cannot build. Right now, I can go to Higgsfield, create anything that I can think of. The only limitation is actually your ideas. That's the only limitation right now. That is the same thing that you're seeing most of these nations are doing right now. They are investing as much as they can on compute and energy. Those are the two key components of this 21st century, the intelligence age. Those are the things that we must have. Those are the things that we need. And Kenya, we actually have an advantage, because the advantage is we do have geothermal, we do have geothermal, clean, green energy. And that is what we need to actually capitalize on. In this intelligence age, that is actually an advantage. What we have, I know there were deals due with the Kenyan government to work with Microsoft. I think they're setting up a data center there. I read some stories that, I don't know, that deal fell. I don't know what happened, but these are things that we actually did. And even when they're coming here setting up their data centers here, we must make sure that the deals we are signing with these people, we are not enslaving ourselves. The other day, I think like 2 weeks ago, I had a conversation while Tengas do some billions. I'm waiting to see. But if nothing happens, and we are running out of time. Already we have models like Claude Mythos. Apparently it was too powerful to be released to the public. So they only released it to a few top US companies to patch up their code base and all that kind of stuff. So what prevents, because just like I said, even open source models are becoming better. What if a model gets much better than Mythos, get open sourced? What happened? Are we even ready for that? Security issues that we will see in all kind of systems that we have, companies. This is the point where we need to start adopting AI in everything that we do. Of course, you have to take in consideration all the security concerns that are there. You have to protect yourself. Time is running out. I hope the government is going to do something about this. We need to get our students in school to start learning about AI. They need to. Lazima. Kids in school, starting from primary school all the way up. People, everyone. Kwanza, by the time you go class 5, you need to be a wizard in Cloud Code and some shit like that. Right now, we could have our own national models trained on Kenyan datasets, because it's all over. And I'm sure most of even these people have sold it to the international company. I wouldn't be surprised, but we should have that actually working for us. We should have our national model that understands Sheng, our Swahili, Luo, Kalenjin, Kikuyu, every language. Okay, we need that, and we are fucking far behind. There's no time.